Let's talk to Ajibola Ayodeji now. She's with Financial Directors Company. Great to have you on the show.
Good afternoon, Ladi. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, so what factors have contributed to the relatively slower increase in the price of frozen chicken compared with, the substitutes?
Okay, thank you. So, for frozen chicken, I need us to understand that frozen chicken and other protein, they have different production cycles. So, because of the different production cycle, for example, broiler, which is used for making majorly for frozen chicken meat, takes like 6 to 8 weeks to raise for market to market size for it to be killed and sold. Fish and all, they take like 5 to 8 months to rear, like tilapia fish and catfish. But when it comes to cattle, also it takes like more than 2 years to raise it to market value. And also goat, it takes more than 1 year. So because of the short production cycle for broiler, which is used for making frozen chicken, we see that it is the process of replenishing the supply in the market is faster compared to other source of protein. That's why we are seeing the price like not increasing the way other protein sources are increasing. That's one. And another thing is the fact that uh, 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 we produce like 1.5 million tons for production, but there's a gap between what we produce and what we consume. For example, we consume more than 2.7 million tons per yearly. So the gap is being filled by importation. Even though there has been a ban on the importation of frozen chicken, there's still smuggling. It is smuggled from, especially from neighboring countries and through informal channels. So this is able to bridge the gap between supply and demand, and the competitive pressure against the locally produced or locally produced frozen chicken. So this helps to contain the price of frozen chicken as against other protein sources. And lastly is the consumer income constraints. When if there is an aggressive increase, there might be a change to other commodity because it has close substitutes. They can go to eating fish or other things. So these are the things that contribute to the slower increase in the price of chicken as compared to other protein sources.
All right, so given that, both products are outputs of the poultry industry and are exposed to similar production costs, what factors explain the, slower increase in the price of frozen chicken compared with eggs?
Okay, when we're talking about egg, even though both are gotten from poultry industry, eggs majorly is gotten from layers, which takes about, I think, 18 to 22 weeks for it to begin laying egg. But as I said earlier, for broiler, it takes between 6 and 8 weeks. It is ready to be consumed. That is ready to be consumed, but layer takes time. So the feed cost, which is used, the overall feed cost or production cost for layer is more than that of broiler. So that's why we are seeing the difference between the price of frozen chicken and eggs. That's one. And another thing is the fact that, like I said earlier, chicken as substitute. So if you don't want to buy chicken, you can buy live chicken and kill it. You can buy imported chicken. You can buy meat. You can beef or fish. But then when you talk about egg has a little or no close substitute, and because of that, the layer farmers, they have like a strong pricing power as against the boiler. So that's why we are seeing the increase in the price of egg going higher or higher than that of increase in the price of chicken.
All right, thank you so much, Ayodeji. Thank you so much for giving us those updates. We'll definitely keep tracking that, poultry industry. Thank you.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.